Good evening, everyone, and welcome to live high school basketball here on the John Mendola Show. It is Old Forge. Riverside doesn't get much bigger than this all year long. Last time the game went to the Old Forge Blue Devils, and tonight Riverside will be at home. Of course, they will be playing out without their freshman phenom, so that's going to be a big blow to Riverside without Kylie Lavelle. But they will start number 20, Marley Hoskins, a senior, along with the rest of the crew that we usually hear from. And, of course, it's Kayla Rose and Julie Antonacci and Emily Taylor and Elise Karpinski. And Old Forge will command the tip. Get it underway. Lindsay Welsh, that junior point guard who makes things happen for the Lady Blue Devils, and a huge faithful Blue Devil fans here tonight. Angelina Rios gets the ball tied up, and it will be Riverside basketball. So a nice job by Julie Antonacci, and inbound will be Taylor. And she will bring down the point. Bella McKeefer, I'm sure we'll see here shortly. Starting the senior Hoskins tonight is Jack McKilo. Standing room only. At least that's the Old Forge faithful have done over behind their bench. It must have about 60, 70 kids standing up, and the first shot for Riverside is off the mark. Julie Antonacci, well, that is Marley Hoskins with the rebound. That shot by Emily Taylor, no good. Antonacci for three, nails the corner pocket. Tray early here for Riverside. 3-0 the lead. So here comes Old Forge, listening to Ron Stacchiotti and what he would like. And Welsh with that basketball just scored her 1,000th career point. Again, it's her junior season. Probably will have a shot at 1,500 next year if things go well for her. And need some extra playoff games, I think, for Lindsay Welsh to help out with that amount. You never know. Figure 20 games, 20 points a game, there's 400, and then who knows if there'll be a few extras. So tough to reach, but she's a pretty good player. Welsh there with the shot. That's off the mark. Karpinski, Rios battling. Rios comes up with it back over to Welsh. So we're just underway here. 3-0 Riverside. A couple of minutes eaten up right now as Old Forge tries to get an early bucket. Still no go, and Julie Antonacci with the rebound. Here comes Riverside in their half-court offense. Taylor looking. Taylor has an open jumper. He's going to miss the mark. Karpinski with the rip. And then Hoskins trying to hustle over there. And Hoskins lost that amount, but good hustle by Marley Hoskins. That senior with a couple of rebounds so far for Riverside. Riverside has a new padding behind the bucket for both. Rios now with the basketball. Here's Welsh now back with the Karpinski will guard her. Lindsay Welsh from the parking lot buries the three. Way out there, about 4 or 5 feet beyond the arc. Lindsay Welsh throws it down. 5:24 now on the clock here in the first quarter. Taylor back over to Rose. Emily Rose. Shot from the outside by Antonacci, no go. So is Kayla Rose. They so often do make that little boo-boo. Kayla Rose on the miss. Now it is Hoskins. And Kayla Rose with the basketball brings it down in a half-court set. They stay out for a second. Does she walk? No. They say it's an and one. And nice play by Kayla Rose. So the foul is going to go against Welsh. Free throw is going to be a little short. Battle underneath Rios, and Rios gets it over to Welsh. Welsh will now bring it down with Riverside up 5-3. Welsh knifing through the defense and in for the bucket. 5-5 with 4:44 on the clock tonight. Emily Taylor now with the basketball. Back over to Julia Antonacci. Back over to Kayla Rose, to Elise Karpinski for three. And Elise Karpinski buries that. 8-5 is the score. And Welsh will come down, see if she can match that with her Old Forge teammates. They try to get it underneath. Little high for Holzman. Good minutes there for Hoskins, and Bella McKeefery will get into the lineup here and play the point guard for the Riverside Lady Vikes tonight. Hostile crowd here in Taylor. A little extra sleep for the kids today with the delays. Riverside got 3 and Old Forge got a 2-hour delay. Hopefully the girls put that to good use. Bella McKeefery now with the basketball. She's guarded by Knee, and now we're going to get a foul. And that is going to go against Abby Knee, the senior.
Number 12, Abby Knee, first personal. Lady Devils, second.
Long time to get this ball in. They finally do. Kayla Rose now. Bella McKeefery kicks it out. Elise Karpinski, another 3, going to be short. And Rios comes up with a rebound, and Lindsay Welsh in her hands immediately. Antonacci guarding Welsh, and Welsh then gets rid of it to Knee, over to the corner. Holzman, they try to get on the inside, stripped away, and Bella McKeefery comes up with the basketball. She's going to have a little pressure behind her. Gets it to Taylor, back over to McKeefery, to Julia Antonacci now, with 3:13 on the clock, and Riverside with a 3-point advantage. McKeefery now with the basketball. Antonacci guarded closely by Welsh. Kicked out, and they call travel on Taylor.
Lady Devils substitution, Michaela Parker, 32, checks in. Place at number 34.
Michaela Parker, one of the sophomores now into the ball game. Here comes Welsh. Always got a little hop in her step. And that turned over, and it'll stay Old Forge basketball. Knee will inbound here. McKeefery will guard. Outside shot here for Old Forge. That's going to be off the mark. Attempt by Parker. They get the rebound, and Lindsay Welsh has it with 2:35 on the clock. 8-5 still to score. The skip pass underneath. And a nice play there by Old Forge as Michaela Parker finishes. 8-7 now. Riverside leads by 1. McKeefery gets it over to Taylor. Rose at the top of the key. Tonight's game sponsored by Riverside alumni Mandy Antonacci. Her latest tech adventure, UPS. That's UPPS.com. We'll tell you more about UPS coming up. Jump ball coming, and it's going to be Old Forge basketball. The first and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Sign up to learn more on UPS.com. That's UPPS.com from Riverside alum Mandy Antonacci. Old Forge comes down, and they hit the jumper. So Olivia Shula with the jumper gives Old Forge a 9-8 advantage. Bella McKeefery with the basketball. Tries to kick it into Kayla Rose. It'll be off Old Forge, and it'll remain Lady Vikes basketball. So McKeefery trying to get that into a tight window. Old Forge, good job defending. Ron Stacchiotti's group. Now he'll stand and watch. His assistants will hit the bench over there. Julie Antonacci for 3. Julie Antonacci bounced right back to her knee. Now down court coming this way. And they slow it down to get it to Lindsay Welsh. Parker. Rios with the rebound. Now they get it back in, and Rios goes up, and she gets fouled. So Rios hustling down there for Old Forge. And they call the foul on Julia Antonacci. Free throw is short.
Angelina Rios at the line for Lady Devils. One shot.
Well, here comes Rios with their second free throw, 103 mark, and that one goes. So it's 10-8 now, Old Forge in front over the Riverside Lady Vikes tonight. But Kiefer with the basketball over to the corner to Karpinski. Karpinski drives in. Karpinski gets fouled from behind. It's going to go against Parker. Free throw is long. Second free throw goes. 10-9 the score with 45 seconds to go here in quarter number one between Old Forge and Riverside here on the John Mendola Show. Welsh gets pushed. Foul on McKeefrey. Welsh will inbound. Back to Parker, back to Welsh now. 35 seconds on the clock, and Antonacci gets called on a foul on Welsh. Tried to pickpocket her there and got some body. So a few fouls stacking up. The second foul. And Julia Antonacci can't afford another foul. And that ball goes off of Welsh. So they weren't going to call yet another third foul in a row on Riverside on that one. It ends up going off Lindsay Welsh. Riverside trails by one here against Old Forge. 21 seconds on the clock. Taylor, McKeefrey, back to Kayla Rose. Kayla Rose going to drive in. Kayla Rose finds the hole. 11-10 Riverside, and Lindsay Welsh with the ball with 9 seconds to go. Welsh gets it into Rios. Rios throws it up, doesn't make it. Rebound goes to Rose. Now it is Karpinski, and Karpinski tried to throw it up. No foul called. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show. Riverside leads 11-10. We are back to live action here, quarter number 2 underway. Riverside with the basketball. Lady Vikes looking to move this ball around and kick it back out. Julie Antonacci for 3. In and out. Tonight's game sponsored by Riverside alum Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech adventure, UPS. First and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Old Forge shot is off the mark. Antonacci gets the sideline. Bella McKeefrey the other way for the layup. McKeefrey playing with some confidence right now. 13-10 is the lead. Old Forge with the basketball, half court set. Shot across the lane, and they call a travel. So Olivia Chulo tried to take that ball up and in, but a travel was called. Bella McKeefery with the ball. 3-point lead for Riverside. 6:55 on the clock. Kayla Rose. Julie Antonacci into Rose. Emily Taylor. Now it's Karpinski. Back over to Julia Antonacci. So Taylor now on that far side. Rose looking around. And McKeefery back at the point. So that ball went off Riverside. Coach Mikhailo not too happy about that. 13-10 is the score. Old Forge. Lindsey Welsh looking. Lindsey Welsh spinning around. Back over to Knee. Knee tries to now look over to this side, get it into Holzman. Back to Welsh. Now back inside. Parker has it. Now they kick it back over to Holzman. And back to Welsh. Lindsey Welsh. Karpinski with a beautiful block. But they call body on her. A Riverside faithful near me, not so happy. Free throw goes. 6:05 on the clock. 13-12 is the score. Riverside in front by 1. Less than 6 minutes to play here in the first half between these two. Taylor now back over to Antonacci. Had a quick look at a three, but Walsh was right in her face. And Kayla Rose scores from about 9, make it 10 feet out there. 15-12 is the score. Riverside now up 3. McKeefery now with the basketball. Back over this way. Pull the shot is Parker. They'll go over the backboard and they'll go Lady Vikes way. Continued thanks to our game sponsor tonight, Riverside alum Mandy Antonacci. Your latest tech venture, UPS. First and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive action. UPS.com. UPPS. Antonacci, no go. Rebound goes to Old Forge. So Chulo with a rebound. And we come back the other way, and we got another foul. Riverside's going to find themselves in some foul trouble. Taylor on the foul. 33. Free throw goes. 15 y'all with exactly 4 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock right now. So we're under 5 to play and a tight, low-scoring game. Antonacci into Rose. Rose kicks it back over. Antonacci spacing McKeefery. Back to Karpinski. Karpinski for three. Not her shot. Hit one. And now they're coming down court. They kick it over to the corner. Knee. It's going to get air. It's the edge of the rim. Old Forge does a nice job of boxing out, gets that rebound. 4:27 on the clock, and Welsh gets it inside. Little movement there by Chulo. Back to Knee. Back to Knee. Now they skip past it. Wide open, Parker. Rebound there, and Welsh keeps it alive. Karpinski blocks. No foul called. Antonacci with the basketball. Julia Antonacci up and in. And a 17-15 lead, and we're coming up under 4 minutes to play between these two. A raucous crowd here in Taylor tonight. And over to the corner. Welsh walk. No, they call a foul. I'll call on 33, Taylor. For a second. Rios into the ball game now. So Jack Mikhailo tried to get a little conversation in. 17-17, 3:46 on the clock. 16 fouls for Riverside, 3 for Old Forge. Antonacci, corner Taylor, back to Antonacci. Feed Kayla Rose, and Kayla Rose with the move. That's the play they need. So Kayla Rose on the inside, dribbles right in and gets that lefty layup, and it's a 19-17 advantage. Walsh with her dribbling expertise. She gets slowed down. And Tanachi tried to tie up Chulo, and Chulo threw the ball away. Here comes the other way. Bella McKeefrey with the ball. We're under 3 minutes to play. Shot missed by Emily Taylor. Hustle down court the other way. Old Forge young lady was out of bounds with her foot on the line, and it'll be Riverside basketball. Elise Karpinski on the floor there, wrestling with Michaela Parker. And Riverside has a 2-point lead, trying to see if they can get to 4 or 5. McKeefrey. Now it's Taylor. Inside Karpinski. And Karpinski gets fouled on that. That foul's going to go against number 34, Corianne Holzman. So Karpinski will be on the free throw line. Free throw goes.
Riverside's Elise Karpinski, 1 shot.
Well, you got a lot of the Old Forge veteran coaches. Doesn't matter what sport they coach, they come and they check this game out. It's just one of those community things between Old Forge and Riverside. 20-17 is the score. Walsh down with the basketball. Dribbles around, and then Karpinski swats it. Comes up with a steal. Julie Antonacci, little transition game. Antonacci long, two's going to be short. McKeefrey tries to keep it alive, but it'll be Old Forge basketball. Knee returns. Walsh with the basketball. Rios puts her head down, throws it up, no luck there. Then a little travel, no call. And getting rid of it, it'll be Kayla Rose dribbling out of trouble. She's got people behind her, and then she gets fouled by Rios from behind. So a little frustration foul there. Riverside's up 3, 1:48 on the clock. That'll be the 15th foul. It's on the floor. Riverside will inbound. Ron Stacchiotti now not happy. Karpinski can't make that. Taylor, ball still alive. Kayla Rose, did she travel? They called a travel. And wanted a foul. And it'll be an inbound. 1:43 on the clock. .135 on the clock. Old Forge gets it inside. Trying to move it around. The shot is going to make it. Olivia Chulo got the roll, and it went in. 20-19 to score. Riverside up 1. Half court set. Antonacci now with the basketball. Moving it around. 1:06 on the clock. Now it's Taylor. Thought maybe she would drive, and then she pulled it back. Kayla Rose with the basketball. Rios guarding her closely. McKeefrey with the jumper. Didn't make it. And then Antonacci's going to be called on her 3rd foul. Well, Hoskins is going to come in. 50.9 seconds to go. Tonight's game sponsored by Riverside alum Andy Antonacci, your latest tech venture. UPS, that's UPPS.com, the first and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. UPS, UPPS.com. Free throw goes from Welsh. So first end of that 1-on-1 with 7 team fouls. 3 fouls on Julie Antonacci. That's got to be a big deal. Free throw goes. McKeefrey now with the basketball. Hoskins wide open over in the corner. McKeefrey kicks it inside. Beautiful pass to Emily Taylor. So she looked over to Karpinski for a half a second and then just bounced past that inside. 22-21 Riverside advantage. 26 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Hoskins trying to guard closely over there. Chulo in and out. Shot there, rebound, it goes. That is a nice play by Parker. 23-22, 12 seconds on the clock. And McKeefrey with the ball with 8 seconds. Emily Taylor. Karpinski, 3 seconds. Karpinski does it lefty, and it went in and out. Not a bad look. And we are at halftime. 23 Old Forge, 22 Riverside. Good ball game. We'll see you back here on the other side here on the John Mendola Show for quarter number 3. We are back and ready for quarter number 3 between Old Forge and Riverside. As the clock is now set and we are ready to go between these two. Live high school basketball, 23-22, Old Forge leads. Want to thank our sponsor tonight, Riverside alum Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech venture, UPS, UPPS, personality motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Sign up to learn more on UPPS.com. So a early turnover here for Old Forge. It'll be Riverside basketball coming towards their own bench. GR leading Nanticoke 32-24 in the Wyoming Valley Conference basketball playoffs as they get ready for a champion. So we get a foul there early and a bucket early. It is Kayla Rose. So the foul went against Holzman, sheer second foul. Riverside's up 1, 24-23. This thing's been pretty darn good. Welsh back over to Rios. Rios has that basketball, moving it around. Holzman, and now a steal, Julia Antonacci. And Julia Antonacci just a little long on that. Welsh gave it the business and missed it. And now it goes the other way and they convert Chulo. 25-24. So a little more animation out of Coach Mikhailo and Kayla Rose. Perfect position. Will take that all day long in the matchup against Rios. Giving up a little bit of height. And now Ron Stacchiati takes the timeout. 26-25 Riverside, timeout on the board. So back to live action now. 6:35 on the clock, 1 point advantage here for Riverside. Old Forge with the basketball. Back over this way, it is Holzman. Karpinski, no, it is Taylor on the strip, but then Holzman comes back up with it. Walsh guarded by McKeefrey, and then she runs into number 23, Kayla Rose. Another foul against Riverside. Welsh just really good at drawing the contact. So she'll head over to the free throw line. (26-26) is the score. Riverside now with their half-court offense. And now the fans are going a little nuts here. Saying, hey, you got to call that foul. It's a little late reaction on the officials, but they call it. Holzman called on that foul. Riverside will inbound. Almost 5 seconds there. Karpinski, lefty, didn't make it. Karpinski battling. Bodies on the floor, her and Rios. Riverside basketball. McKeefrey for three. Nailed it! Bella McKeefrey with a bomb. Only the second three-pointer of the night for Riverside. And make that the third. Karpinski hit one, Antonacci, and now McKeefrey. And now we got another foul on the inside. It's going to go against Kayla Rose. That's two in the last couple of minutes from her. 2 fouls for her. 5:47 on the clock. 29-26. Chulo on the free throw line. She gets the roll. 28-9, 28 Riverside up one. 5:45 on the clock, quarter number 3. John Mendola here on high school basketball, the final regular season game here for Riverside. Elise Karpinski with the basketball, kicks it back out. Taylor lefty, Taylor missed, Karpinski battling, Karpinski got it stripped, and now another battle underneath. It'll be Old Forge basketball. Well, Karpinski hit her mouth off somebody's elbow, it looks like, but gets right back up. Tonight's game sponsored by Riverside alum Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech venture, UPPS. That's UPS.com. First and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Knee with the basketball. Back over to Welsh. Welsh is going to dribble on her left. Welsh dribbles around and she travels. So under 5 minutes to play, Riverside up one. Taylor with the basketball. Looking for Karpinski. Forced out. They're going to call a foul on Karpinski, a push from behind.
Riverside's number 15, Elise Karpinski, second personal.
It's her second. Old Forge half-court offense right now. Chulo trying to get it into her. Rios and Chulo, and now another foul. This could be against Karpinski again. While she's shooting. 4:36 on her thing. Here comes Chulo on the free throw. Free throw's good. 30-29. Old Forge is taking the lead on that free throw line right now. McKeefrey now with the basketball. Emily Taylor. Back to McKeefrey. Rose cutting across that lane. Karpinski. Rose trying to get behind the defense. Emily Taylor with the jumper, and Emily Taylor hits about the 9-footer. And Riverside takes back the lead 31-30. Welsh with the basketball, lines up the three. Lindsay Welsh in and out. Kayla Rose with the basket. And Kayla Rose comes down. Gets picked by Abby Nee. No foul call. No double dribble call by Taylor after she dribbled and then stopped and then dribbled again. Antonacci with the basketball gets fouled by Rios on the floor. So 14 fouls for Riverside, 3 for Old Forge. Kayla Rose stops, drug her foot. Antonacci for three. Joey Antonacci down. 34-30 to score after that big bucket from way downtown. Taylor, 4-point advantage. That's a big lead in this game. Got a lot of 1- and 2-point scores. Outside shot. Parker, no go. Over the back on Chulo. And that'll be the 4th foul on Old Forge. Chulo's first foul. 3:13 on the clock. Steal by Old Forge, and then McKeefrey battling back for it. Parker gets it. 34-32. So some pressure there from Parker. McKeefrey back with the basketball. And Taylor falls down, and we got a turnover. Welsh for three, bombs away off the front of the rim. Great hustle by Chulo. 2:22 on the court. Chulo now. And now we got a foul underneath. I think it's going to go against Riverside. So McKeefrey, Morgan Antonacci into the game. Ball on the floor. Old Forge comes up with it. 2:07 on the clock. Chulo with the basketball. Chulo to the rack. Chulo gets stopped by Karpinski. Luis Karpinski almost lost that basketball and then finally gets it over. Now the pressure will be on Morgan Antonacci. Morgan, the freshman. Careful pass. Barely got it over to Julie Antonacci. And now ball swatted away. Morgan finally gets it to Julia. And Jack Mikhailo takes a timeout. We'll see what he decides to do. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back here. Back to live action, and a missed layup there after Riverside inbounded after the timeout from Jack Mikhailo. 1:30 on the clock. 34-32 Riverside leads. 5 team fouls for Riverside, 4 team fouls for Old Forge. Welsh to Rios. Rios, offensive foul. And Ron Stacchiotti cannot believe that call right there. Offensive foul. .121 on the clock. 34-32 Riverside. 5 team fouls apiece. It's a raucous group here and loving the basketball today. Karpinski throws it off the board, gets her own rebound and puts it back in. Elise Karpinski padding the stats. 36-32, 59 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Welsh, Karpinski on a possible steal here. It was tipped away. That's the right call. Riverside fans are getting a little adamant about it, but it was the right call. Welsh now shakes a defender. Welsh runs into somebody, no call. Old Forge comes up with it. Parker can't make it. Now it's Chulo. Chulo guarded over there. Closely by Antonacci. 28 seconds on the floor. One ear's filled with the crowd screaming. The other one is in tune to this ball game. Outside jumper doesn't go. Great rebound by Chulo, up and in. 36-34. Great position by Chulo. Antonacci with the basketball. 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they have their head up. Steal here by Parker again. Poked it away. Parker up and in, no. And then the last second, Nino, a travel. 36-34 after 3 is the call. I'll be back for quarter number 4. Pretty darn exciting here in downtown Taylor. Quarter number 4, live action. Kayla Rose finds the bottom of the net. 38-34, 7:44 on the clock. Welsh with the basketball, kicks it in. Parker. Now they get it over to Rios off her. Rios not going to get it. Got it. Karpinski hits it out of bounds. Parker, get by Rose, Julo hits it. So Old Forge gets the benefit of that ball just kind of bouncing, hitting the Rose. Hits the rim, and then 38-36, Riverside by 2. Karpinski tried to dribble it between, hit it off the shoe, and Welsh. And now we're going to get a foul on Old Forge. Foul goes against Michaela Parker, the sophomore, her second. 16 fouls for Old Forge, 5 for Riverside. Bella McKeefery back into the ball game, under 7 minutes to play. And Welsh. Zach Mikhailo telling his team what they need right now. 6:46 on the clock, 38-36. Bella McKeefery now with the basketball. They're trying to dribble through, and then turnover here. Welsh, and Welsh catches and shoots off the backboard. We're knotted up at 38, 6:24 on the clock. Karpinski now with the basketball. Kayla Rose with the basketball. Back over to Antonacci. They feed Kayla Rose. Kayla Rose backs in and fouled by Welsh. Stacky over there, he is animated, talking to the official. Oh, you gotta love the fun tonight with this too. And the free throw goes. 38-38, 6:06 on the clock. Free throw is off the mark. Welsh comes up with it. Lindsay Welsh now, half-court offense, 1-point lead for Riverside. 5:57 on the clock. Want to thank our friends at UPPS.com. That's ups. So Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech adventure, UPPS, designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Please check it out, upps.com. Sign up and learn more. Old Forge trails by 1. There's 5 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Chulo has the basketball. Antonacci running around after knee. That shot no go. And then it's off Riverside. It'll be Old Forge basketball. Definitely an instant classic between these two. Crowd is into it. Interesting ball going on and a travel by Old Forge. Comes Riverside. Half-court offense, Kayla Rose. Elise Karpinski running around trying to get open down low. So it's Rose and Taylor moving the ball around. Now they get McKeefrey. McKeefrey into Rose. And, missed by Rose. Rose gets the rebound. Ball on the floor. And Parker comes up with it. How about that, Michaela Parker? That ball was loose. Just a great battle there. Welsh gets it over to Chulo. Gets stopped. Karpinski on the stuffings. Elise Karpinski the other way. And they'll call a block on Old Forge on Parker. So Karpinski, like she was shot out of a cannon, heading down. 39-38 Riverside. Free throw is good. Holzman now in for Old Forge. And that goes. 41-38, 4:50 on the clock. Nee has the basketball. Holzman now with it, looking for Welsh. McKeefrey's going to guard her. All the fouls to Antonacci. She's got 3, so they put McKeefrey to just try to play in her pocket. 3-point lead for Old Forge, a deficit for Old Forge. And that 3 by Welsh is no go. Bodies on the floor. Old Forge comes up with it, and a foul by McKeefrey on the floor.
Riverside's number 13, Bella McKeefrey. That's her second personal.
Chulo will get up off the ground. Rios ready to come back in.
Angelina Rios checks in for Lady Devils, number 5.
Chulo will come out, 4:21 on the clock. 3-point lead here from Riverside. Off of Old Forge's knee. Going to be Riverside basketball. So McKeefrey with a swatter. 30-second timeout coming up for Old Forge. We'll be back. Back to live action. Riverside finally gets it in at 4.5 seconds. Leading by 3. Karpinski with the basketball. Karpinski bodied up over there by Parker. Karpinski kicks it over to Antonacci. Julie Antonacci gets stuffed, and Holzman comes up with a rebound. And it'll be Welsh with the basketball, dribbles off her leg. Karpinski guarding down below. It'll be off Old Forge. Riverside basketball with 3:47 to go. Thank our friends from UPPS.com. That's UPS. Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech adventure, UPS, motivational app. If you'd like to learn more info, go to UPPS.com. Shot by Emily. Taylor drains the shot at 11 feet. 5-point advantage, 3:21 to go. Would Riverside pull this off against the Blue Devils? Shot off the mark, and Riverside comes up with a rebound. 2:59 to play and a 5-point lead. McKeefe guarded out there by Parker. Rose has room. Julie Antonacci has a shot. They just keep moving it around. Well, they're coming out to challenge the guards. It leaves a window there for Kayla Rose at the top of the key to drive in about 3 feet and take that shot. Finally gets it back out. Antonacci, now it's Rose, knifing through. Kayla Rose misses. And coming up with it, Antonacci Taylor, and she travels. .228 on the clock. 43-38 is the score. Riverside up 5. The adults leading the cheer. Now the kids getting involved. The whole crowd is into it. And a travel by Old Forge. 2:12 on the clock. Rios comes back in.
Angelina Rios back in the Old Forge lineup, placing Florian Holzman.
Inbound here for Riverside. 2:09 on the clock. They lead by 5. 18 fouls for Old Forge, 16 fouls for Riverside. Karpinski with the basketball. Karpinski up, misses. Taylor the rebound. Got it! Emily Taylor the rebound, 45-38. We got a football score. 7-point advantage. Welsh from the parking lot, no go. And then Rios with the rebound, and Karpinski hits her.
Number 15, Elise Karpinski, that's her fourth.
Rios with ice in the veins, hits the free throw.
Angelina Rios, one shot.
Rios hits that one. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back. 45, 41, 49 to go. Back to live action, 45-40. Riverside leads by 5. You can feel things tightening a little bit here as far as the pressure on the Vikes. Old Forge comes up with a turnover. Welsh shot, miss. Rebound goes to Riverside, and we got a foul on Old Forge. And that will send the Lady Vikes to the free throw line.
Number 30, Lindsay Welch, that's her third personal. Fraction 32.
Parker on the foul. .138 on the clock. Free throw is off. Rios with the rebound. Lindsay Welch with the basketball. Welch coming down, running into bodies. A block called on Riverside. Rose called on the foul. Walsh on the free throw. Got it. 45, 41, 132 on the clock. Second free throw goes. Pressure, full court pressure here by Old Forge. McKeefrey with the basketball. Back over to Taylor now. It's Karpinski. Julia Antonacci had a layup. She had one person there. Didn't want to make a mistake, but probably should have went in and took that shot. But Riverside still moving the ball, and they're up 3. 1:16 on the clock. Taylor back to Antonacci, and Nee will foul her. Free throw goes. 46-42, two-possession game at this point. Unless, of course, you got a 3 and a foul. And she gets the roll on that free throw as well. 47-42, Riverside. Want to thank Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech adventure, UPPS. That's ups.com. Sign up and learn more on ups.com. Chulo in the lane from 4 feet, hits it. Timeout Old Forge, 57.9 seconds ago. 3-point deficit for Old Forge. Timeout on the floor. Well, we're off the timeout. Julia Antonacci, and the ball's on the floor, and Julia comes back up with it, then it's tied up, and then Old Forge has it in their pocket. Old Forge with the basketball, down by 3. Welsh to tie it, missed. And Emily Taylor with a rebound. And a foul on Chulo with 39.5 seconds to go. The Riverside faithful are on pins and needles tonight. Emily Taylor, free throw, hits it. 48-44, 39.5 seconds to go. We may get a timeout from Riverside right after this. And we do. Full timeout coming. Full timeout for Riverside, up 5, 39.5 to go. We'll be right back. Back to regular action here, 49-44. Old Forge trails by 5. Need a heck of an effort here to close things out from them. They run in for the layup. Parker misses. You get the old rebound. Parker again. She misses again. Old Forge trying to McKeefer comes up and they tie her up. And it is going to be a foul, not a jump ball. Parker on the foul. That's her 5th.
Number 32, Michaela Parker, that's her 5th. Corey Holster checks in for Michaela Parker, number 32.
We're going to time out here. Take a quick audio timeout. Six-point advantage here for Riverside. Chula comes down from Old Forge, trying to see what she can do. Draws contact, but no call. Taylor trying to keep it alive on the ground. The ball gets kicked back, no foul call. Welsh tries to throw it up. No foul call, the ball gets hit. Taylor has it. 8 seconds on the clock. Now we got a foul. And that's the way this thing is going to wrap up. Riverside is going to pull out the win against Old Forge here at home. Free throw, no good. Free throw goes, 51-44, 5 seconds on the clock. Walsh from half court, and no go, and that will do it. The Riverside Lady Vikes victorious, 51-44 over Old Forge, and a very good played ball game by the Lady Vikes to get the victory. And Old Forge, a nice effort as well. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Want to thank our friends at upps.com. Sign up to learn more on ups.com. I want to thank Mandy Antonacci, your latest tech venture, Ups, the first and only motivational app and company designed to lift people up through anonymous positive actions. Final score, 51 Riverside, 44 Old Forge. The Lady Vikes victorious tonight. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night, everybody.